I was observing Frantz Fanon and some of his work and his life, and I was astonished that he was speaking and writing of oppression in relation to race. And so he found the Europeans so oppressive to black people, and yet he married a European. He married a white woman. And so, talk about a mindfuck, pardon my French, but how oppressed could France have been? I mean, this is sometimes I have difficulty comprehending, because he's talking about oppression, the oppression of black people, of which he is one. And then when he is 25, I believe, he meets an 18-year-old white girl. She was a girl at 18. She's still a teenager. She's not a woman. She's a young woman, yeah, young lady. But he marries her, right? And so I just think is that hypocrisy? What is that? What do you call that? I'm out here squishing bugs. And earlier there's a guy on the social media platform, and he seems to be a great fan of Fanon, and he is always quoting him, something about the great unwashed masses, of which I believe Frantz Fanon may have considered himself. I was not there to question him, so I don't know, but he basically made some kind of remark about how those of the unwashed masses, meaning the poor, let's say black people, or the poor people of color, it's as though he felt and spoke of their desire to change places with their oppressors. He was saying that as though, basically it seemed like he placed everybody in the same box. Everybody who is oppressed wants to switch places with the oppressor. And I was like, well, it could be considered, I could be considered one of those oppressed. Yeah, I am black and I am, of that group, right? But I've never wanted to switch places with the oppressors. I never wanted to switch places with any of your leaders, your kings, your queens, your princes. Queen Elizabeth, I would never want to switch places with her. First of all, she doesn't like garlic. She does not eat garlic. And she's basically got instruction in the palace, Buckingham or wherever the heck she is. They're not supposed to consume garlic in there. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? Garlic. She won't eat it. I would like to know the reason why she won't eat garlic. Is she a vampire? I don't know, but I just wonder about people, and I'm always asking further questions. So I thought that since Frantz Fanon said that these unwashed masses, and when he said that, I had to take into consideration what I know about the upper class, the wealthy. I know that few of them like to bathe. I know many of them don't like to wash their bodies. And they have the best facilities. They have hot and cold running water. They have bidets. And they still go for days and even weeks without washing their bodies. No, I don't want to switch places with those people. That's why they have perfumes and now they have wipes. So they don't ever have to go under running water. They can take from a package, take these wipes and wipe themselves and throw it away. I don't want to switch places with people like that. I love to have a proper wash, especially start with the head. Wash your hair, wash your body, go down to your feet, your toes. Wash your backside, wash your coochie, your armpits. Wash. So I am not unwashed. And you know, for him to keep repeating that, it's kind of weird. So seeing that he said that, he wrote books, The Wretched of the Earth, I believe, and something about the damned. I have those books on my bookcase. I've had them for many years. I was reading Frantz Fanon and I was loving him, and then suddenly, I don't know, I started to hear things about him, and he lost favor with me. And then I discovered, oh, he was married to a white woman. I said, what the hell was he talking about then? You know, I know, it's not quite so simple, is it? But I just find it strange that there are so many black males, especially black males, who are always crying and speaking against oppression, our oppression, and yet they are in bed with white women. What does that mean? So by him marrying a white woman, was he part of who he was referring to, wanting to switch places with the white man, so he married a white woman? I don't know. It's just, I just question things. And when I question things, people get very upset. But, you know, I'm always like the curious child, inquisitive, inquiring minds want to know. And I have an inquiring mind. I find, I keep seeing interracial couples in which the black male is with a white woman, and for some strange reason, these white women who get with black men are always creating or selling, merchandising, things having to do with our black culture. Like, I saw a white woman she's creating art, and the theme is the Rasta theme, the liberation colors, red, gold, black, green, I believe. And this is her. She's doing a clothing line, so the patterns and the lettering and the colors are represented. And if you didn't know that she was white, you would think that came from black people. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, be mindful when you are mixing and fraternizing, that you're not literally selling us out in every single way. And because that's just one example. I've seen others. I've seen these couples, black man with a Asian woman or Caucasian woman, and they are, and it's usually the white woman who is doing the enterprise. She's selling black, what would be considered black products, black art, but she's not black. She's just taking some black penis. She married a black man. I'm like, why? Well, why isn't she promoting her own culture, her own racial pride? It's just weird, but she's capitalizing on the black art. And I don't know, to me that's problematic. I think black people should be doing the black enterprises, but it's as though when a black woman is trying to do black art, you know, the black men give her a wide berth. You know, they don't want to deal with her. She's an artist. But it's okay, apparently, for a white woman to make our art and sell it. I just see where the black guys are failing us. No matter, they can have all the degrees in the world and they still acting like, you know, a white snatch. Make them lose the function of their brain. But I just want to know why I keep seeing black guys are always talking about the white man this and the white man that. And then they're the first to be in bed with the white woman. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, or not. It's all good. Some of these black men, they are with white men too, because they're homosexual. You know, they will not be with a black woman. No, they will want to be with a white man. There's a black man who has no interest sexually in a black woman, but he's all over the white man's penis. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, or not. It's all good, baby. I'm Domina Della Pine, Mistress Sasha Storm. Let me go back to killing these bugs. I think they call them love bugs. But they have really taken over. They infested the whole property. Everywhere you go, front, back, side, you see these little bugs. Sometimes they are joined together they look like they're having sex. And I am here crushing them and placing diatomaceous earth because that's too much. A few bugs here and there now and then, but everywhere you go, so many of them. So that's what I'm doing. It's a beautiful day, and I want you to enjoy a beautiful day, because that's what I'm about to do. Thank you.